It's fun when people play along.
Speaking of play along, we got a bunch of emails from listeners that they've written to get to know these guys a little bit better. But I wanted to ask a couple of different things after just reading some things on the internet about you guys this morning and last night. We talked, what was it, yesterday or day before, about the difference between a quote-unquote free agent in the business or somebody who's a quote-unquote contract girl. Explain the difference real quick and then tell us which one you'd rather be or what's better out there of those two.
Well, that's kind of a perfect example because I'm a free agent and she's a contract girl. So I'll explain what a free agent basically is. Basically, I can work for any company that I want to. I freelance myself to these companies, and it just gives you a better. I've done it for almost 6 years now, and it's just for me. I've had fun doing it. It's a way to market yourself and get out there more for more fans.
And you can be more choosy in your jobs too, probably.
And so I get paid per thing, whereas a contract girl gets paid more like a salary type of thing.
Okay. And what about you?
I can only work for one company. I am stuck there, and you cannot shoot for anybody else. It's good though. It's security. So
it's a job.
Yeah, you sign that contract, you know, as long as you're not fucked up, you got a job.
Right.
Yeah, for me, it's more of a hustle, I guess you'd say. So I never know exactly how much money I'm going to make in a month. You know, it's more of I got to see what I'm going to do myself.
But you're a good hustler, though.
I am. My booty stays busy.
Teagan, you mentioned as long as you're not fucked up.
Yeah.
Is the rumors true? I mean, that pretty much the majority of the industry is either high on blow, addicted to opiates, or drinking.
I say, obviously, in any industry you're going to be in, there you're going to have all of those things and people party and do whatever, but it's not mass amounts of people. We're not on set all getting fucked up, and it's not a big free-for-all party like everyone it depicts it to be, but no.
And I would imagine, since you said that the ones that can be picked out relatively quickly.
Definitely, for sure.
They don't make it very long.
Do they get a chance, like if someone's good and that comes into the industry, do they get like one chance to make good, or
as far as like someone who's on drugs?
Yeah, or will they give them a chance, or will they just say
give them
you're
a chance
done?
Still? And sometimes there's people that qualify in different niches or whatever, and maybe there's not a girl that looks like her, and so people do give other people chances all the time, but you have to risk either losing money that day if they're going to show up, all kinds of different things. So if you want to take your chances, then of course anybody can do that, but you want to hire somebody reliable, obviously, if you're going to spend your own money.
Right on.
Going to their Wikipedia page earlier, the list of the awards that are out that they have won.
Look at I got a couple.
You got some? Go ahead.
No, I got just for Alexis the Gonzo one that you won. That's my favorite genre.
Mine too. Mine too.
I mean, if I'm gonna take the time to sit down to prepare and get everything ready to go, I mean that's where I want to go.
Well, I'll take you there because I've been there.
I know you have. Trust me, I know you have.
He's getting flush again.
I love the some of the names of the categories of the stuff that Teagan has won.
Oh, okay.
Best New Starlet, that's kind of like a Rookie of the Year
generic.
award, right? But I mean, it's a Rookie of the Year award kind of thing. Then we narrowed down a little bit more. Best Teen Cream Dream. That's pretty good. Wow.
That was when I was a free agent. So that's.
And,
did you get a ribbon for that? Is that like when it first?
I got a little sash, tiara.
Best three-way in 2009, you got the award for best comeback, and it is just spelled exactly what you.
But I never left though, so I don't understand why the fuck I got to come back. I never fucking left.
Was that your acceptance speech? Is that what you said? Where the fuck? Where did I go? I wouldn't go anywhere.
I mean, I was just down the street. But thanks, appreciate it.
I don't know if you missed a year with a rotator cuff injury or something.
No. I was just dancing, and I wasn't really shooting that much. I didn't go anywhere.
You just lighten the load a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Any injuries while working?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking other than soreness.
I'm pretty flexible. I'm good.
I know.
All right, I got a whole bunch of questions from listeners here.
I got some as well.
Go right ahead.
Have you ever had a guy not be able to get it up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not fun at all. That makes your job really annoying and stressful because sometimes when the guy, obviously it's a lot harder for a guy to get an erection than we just stay there.
You know what? And that actually goes to kind of one of the questions that is in here is that I wanted you guys to explain to all the men out there that, because every single guy, it seems like, thinks that they can do what the dudes are doing, and there's a difference between getting it hard alone and getting it hard with 5 camerras on you, right?
Definitely.
And like 20 people.
Yeah, it's a different thing. Even myself, when I first got in the business, I think my first couple scenes, I didn't like let go of my boobs because I was like, oh my God, people are watching me. It's just a different feeling. But the more you do it, the more you forget about all that stuff. And, for guys, like I said, it's a lot harder because you have a lot of people in the room, or
and they're talking.
Maybe you're having
and
a bad day because
jokes.
it's more like, you have to know what's going on.
Are you if it's a new guy in the industry and it's his first time, are you encouraging to him? I'm
a helper. I'll do what it takes. Obviously, I'm there to do a job, and I like sex, and so I wouldn't be in this business if I didn't. So I definitely am. I will do what it takes to get it there. But some people don't like that. Some guys will be like, no, I'm fine. I'll do it myself. And then you start to question, like, okay, cool, go in the corner and do it yourself.
And are there really fluffers?
No.
I've seen, well, not fluffing, but a guy I was sitting on set, a guy couldn't get off, and he had to bring over his wife, and they went into a corner, and she had to dirty talk into his ear until right before he came in, and then he had to run in the scene and do the pop shot.
Wow.
So that was the only way he could get off, though. He couldn't get off from the girl. He had to have his wife come over
Just
and
another
talk
day
in
at
his
the
ear.
office.
Right, true to his wife, if nothing else.
That's like everybody else's like version of getting written up. Okay, look, 3 of those and you're out. Ladies, does a girl or guy, for that matter, have to have a major sex drive to get into the porn business? Or can you just look at it as a job, act like it's the best dick ever, and still get paid well, thinking about trying it Gracie?
Some girls are good actresses, and they can pull it off. And some love sex, and some don't, and they don't know how to pull it off.
I think it just depends on the girl. It depends on what you want to get from it. Me, I liked sex already, and I wanted to be like a business, and that's what I've done. I've tried to brand my name and, done it like that. And so I think of it like a business. So
Both
for
of
me,
you have branded
both
yourself
of you.
very,
Very well.
that's how I do it. But
have.
there are girls that just get it either for the money or just because their girlfriend or boyfriend wants them to or whatever. So it's different variables. It just really depends on the particular person.
And it probably tells you that they're probably not going to be in the business very long.
Yeah.
Because that's something I noticed on reading up about both of you guys, that it was a couple, 2-3 years, and then boom, I'm starting my own business. I got my own website. I got my own LLC or whatever. You almost have to do that to survive anymore, right? I mean,
pretty much, because it's like so many girls, because it's more reality based, because there's so much porn out there being, shot, that there's just any girl that wants to get naked can be in porn. But the people who actually stand out and become stars and things are definitely a lot harder. Unless you go that route and do those things and brand yourself, then you don't really stand out or
You get lost in the crowd.
business.
Hey guys, a question for Teagan and Alexis. I love all your work that I've seen. Big fan of you both. You seem to have a lot of fun. What one thing would you change about the industry if you could? From Roland.
Roland.
Hey, Roland.
There's somebody named Roland listening to this shit.
I always say the same thing, like you guys asked already. Like, the big stigma is that everybody in porn is fucked up on drugs and everybody's fucking each other and everyone's doing whatever, and they kind of forget that we're just people too. And so, I think that's the biggest stigma for myself that I would like to change that.
What happens to all those 19-year-olds who fly into Los Angeles, think they're going to make it in porn, end up in an office building getting the shit fucked out of them? Are they done before they even start?
Not necessarily. I mean, there's been girls, I think, that have been bigger stars that either had a horrible story, not very many of them. It just really depends on how strong of a human being that you are, I feel like, because any situation can be in a pimp kind of setting. And,
sure.
and that's kind of like what it is. A lot of young, naive girls get in all kinds of trouble and, don't know what's going on. But I don't know. It just depends on the person myself. I don't feel sorry for people like that. You know what I mean? I feel like it's under circumstance and everybody has a decision and choice to make. And I feel like if you put yourself there, then that's where you're.
Sometimes watching it almost gets sad. And I mean, because I know she knows what she's in there for, and I know they kind of play it off and let me see your body. But you can almost, if you look on their face, you can almost go, "Holy shit, am I doing this?"
Those same fucking girls going wild.
You're talking about like the casting call, the casting couch stuff.
The casting couch stuff. It just looks like you're in an office building, and we're going to interview you. And
that's how I got this job.
But at the end of the day, all those people signed a release and they know what they're doing, and so I don't feel sorry for them at all.